Hello, everybody. I want to talk about birth charts today because I know a lot of people hear astrology and hear things going on in astrology, and a lot of people don't kind of understand what that is or how that looks like for them. So I wanted to break it down in a little simplest form so you can understand. Okay, now everyone has a birthday, right? So everyone knows about their quote unquote sun sign. Okay. Your sun sign is the zodiac that you were born in. Okay. But when it comes to your birth chart, you want to look at your birth chart as your own personal screenshot of planets. Okay. When you enter into this world at a particular time on that particular day, the planets in the sky are in certain positions, okay? And in those positions, at the time you enter, is your screenshot of your birth, right? So those particular planets that was in position can tell you the things about yourself due to the planet's energy, due what they were at in certain degrees, and what houses they were in, right? So that's why people have to attune to the birth chart. I know in certain communities or cultures they tell you not to apply astrology into your life, but understand before there was words or books or quote unquote religions, they followed the stars. Like the stars were their map, their stars were the weather reporter, the stars taught the ancient people a lot. Understand that. So when it comes to astrology, once you understand your birth chart gives you a blueprint of who you are, okay? Who you are and who you were born to be. Because certain zodiac signs have certain qualities that others don't have. Certain planets have different um, qualities that others don't have. And once you understand your own particular quality, right? Once you understand your own particular quality, excuse me, Jesus and God has been here, sir. There's no coming back. The energy of God's spirit never died. Understand that. Um, so back to what I was saying. Once you understand your birth chart and you understand the placement in the planet of your birth chart, you can understand who you are. Because a lot of times people are confused or they're not in the place where they should be assaulted in life because there isn't any understanding of who you are. We all have different energies. We all have an energetic signature. Okay. And when it comes to your birth chart can basically break down what that energy signature looks like for you. Okay. So let's get to the planets. Okay. Um, so the sun, like I said, we all know what the sun look like, right? The sun is, who's repping Aries, who's repping Gemini, who's Scorpio. You guys basically know your sun sign, but your sun sign is basically how you identify in life, like what your personality is, like what your ego is based on, the traits, the things of that particular zodiac sign, right? Okay, so you have a sun sign, and you also have a moon sign, okay? Your moon sign can display your emotions, your feelings, um, how you um, show up emotionally in your world. For example, I'm gonna take Rihanna because I believe I know her moon sign. Rihanna is a Pisces, right? Hello. Rihanna is Pisces, right? But Rihanna's moon is a Aries. So her ego, her identity is a water sign, right? But the way that she displays her emotions and the way she displays her feelings is an Aries. It's like an Aries. She's a fire sign when it comes to her emotional status, okay? And then we have Mercury. Your Mercury displays, your Mercury displays your communication skills, right? So, um, different Mercuries can be associated in this particular space. So, like for example, I have a Pisces Mercury. So, the information that I receive in life is very intuitive, right? Because Pisces is an intuitive sign. I get my information on the intuitive state. I get my information um, in a water like manner. So my Pisces and my Mercury is I wouldn't say exalted, but um it has to be structured because Pisces and Mercury isn't a strong uh placement for that particular planet because water is everywhere, right? So I have thoughts that continuously come into my mind, like a water sign, like a Pisces, okay? And when it comes to your Venus is how the planet that's in the zodiac sign in your Venus represents how you want to be loved, represents how you attract beauty, represents how you display your beauty in that particular manner. So let's just say, for example, you may be a Taurus as your sun sign, but your Venus sign displays attributes as a Libra. So in your Venus sign, in that part of your life that represents love and beauty and how you attract things and how you want things to look in the love stance of your reality, you're going to be in your Libra energy if your Libra if your Venus is in Libra. So you may be a Taurus, yeah, but the things that you are attracted to in love and beauty and how you want to be loved and how you share love, right, is in uh Libra. Okay. Okay, so it's my sun, moon, Venus, and Mercury as well. That's for oh, you have a stellium. Or you're very powerful then. You are very powerful. You have the power of transformation and rebirth. Like you can transfer yourself over and over again. That's a good feeling to have if you know what to do with. Okay, so Mars. Your Mars is how you people say your Mars is how you encounter physical intimacy, like the things that you acquire in the bedroom. Is how it's about passion, right? Just think about that. Mars is the planet of passion. Passion is how you go to war. Pretty much point blank is how you go to war. It's about how you show your aggression, how you show your courage, how you show your bravery at that particular planet. So let's just say, for example, I'm an Aries, right? I have a Leo stellium, so when I talk about my planet, you're gonna hear a lot of Leo if I'm talking about myself. So I'm an Aries sun, but my Mars is in Leo. That means that my Mars is very fiery. My Mars is uh will display itself in that sign as a Leo. So I will fight like a Leo. I'm courageous like a Leo. I'm aggressive like a Leo. I'm brave like a Leo when it comes to the Mars aspect of my life, right? Okay. And your Jupiter. Your Jupiter, Leo, Mars, or balance will make sense because I'm not destructive. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Uh, you have to learn how to use your Mars sign, especially someone like me with a Leo Mars. You have to learn how to use your Mars sign because if you have a powerful Mars sign, you can like literally self-destruct, and you don't want to do that. So by you having a Libra Mars, that keep you balanced, so you can see both sides of the battle instead of you charging head on first. Uh, okay, so your Jupiter is based on abundance, generosity, positivity, and luck. And your Jupiter sign is based on your mental capabilities. Now, I talked about Mercury. Mercury is about your communication and how you um, download like your intelligence center. But your Jupiter sign also, it involves your brain, your mind. How do you think? So you may be a Scorpio, right? But your Jupiter is in Virgo. So if your Jupiter is in Virgo, how you display information and how you gravitate towards information is going to be in a Virgo state. So when it comes to the Jupiter being in Virgo, you may be connected to Virgos, even if you are a Scorpio, because now you and Virgos are on the same mental level because you have that Jupiter, you have that mental capability in your thinking, in your status as a Virgo Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter is about your mind as well. Okay, let's see, Saturn. Your Saturn is about discipline, commitment, and challenges. Okay, so like I said before, depending on your uh your whole birth chart makes up a whole collective of who you are. So in your Saturn, let's just say you are Pisces, right? But your Saturn is in Scorpio. So if your Saturn is in Scorpio, that means that there are things that you have to learn in commitment and intelligence as a Scorpio, right? So that's why when you meet a lot of people and it might be 10 Libras in a room, but none of those Libras are the same. It's like, yeah, I represent Leo. That's who you identify. I mean, you identify as a Leo. But when you start breaking each other's charts down, a lot of y'all, some of those Leos are Leos, but they have a lot of Gemini energy. Or they may be Leos, but they have a lot of Pisces energy. That's why literally people are all different. You will never meet someone who has the same personality as you, even if you guys share the same zodiac sign. You will never meet someone who has the same, um, yes, that's why you connect with Tsunami. Yes. I'm an Aries too. That's why you connect with Tsunami because she's the Aries and your mental your mental capacity will always be in an Aries energy. So when you meet Aries, you're going to have a direct connection with them mentally. My Virgo, excuse me, my Jupiter is in Virgo. So when I meet Virgos, like me and Virgos can connect on a different level. Because even though I'm an Aries, yes, for my Virgo, excuse me, my Jupiter is in Virgo. Okay, and let's see. Hold on, y'all, because this is a little picture. When it comes to Uranus, your Uranus, like I said, you may be Gemini, but your Uranus is in uh, shoot, let's just see, Libra. Okay, that's where change and individuality comes in. Then you have Neptune, okay, and that involves your healing, intuition, and spiritual awareness, all right. And then you have Pluto, which is power, transformation, and destiny, all right. And then you have your ascending, okay. I like to focus on ascending because I think a lot of people they will. It's pretty exciting when you understand how other people view you. Like you may be a Aries or you may be a Gemini or maybe a Libra, but you present yourself in a manner due to the birth chart that you were placed there. You present yourself in a certain manner. That is your Aries, that is your rising sign, okay? Your rising sign deals with your appearance, right? It deals with the things that people see you as. So you may be a whole fire sign out here, but when you present yourself in the energy that your rising sign is in, you present yourself as a water sign. Like me, I'm an Aries. I'm very fiery. I have a Leo stellium. That means I have more Leo planets. I have more planets in Leo than I do anything else, right? But when I present myself in public, when I go outside, when people actually see me, they see me as a Scorpio because my rising sign is in Scorpio. So how I present myself publicly gives off a lot of Scorpio vibes. People may see me as being mysterious, or people may see me being as uh people may see me as being you know, Scorpio like. That's why I attract a lot of water signs as well. Aries sign is Scorpio right here too. So much Mars energy. Yes, like I said, you have to control that Mars energy. You have to. And I believe I have placements in my chart. That's a lot. That's Earth placement. And I believe that keeps me grounded because I have a very powerful chart. And if you're not aware of the energy that you're placing outside of yourself or the place or the energy that you have the ability to acquire in, you can literally self-destruct. Like if you have a powerful Mars, if you have a powerful Jupiter, or what's another powerful one? If you have a powerful, uh, even your moon sign, I know people who have Aries moons and they are very reactive, right? Like your because your Aries is because I'm an Aries, but the Aries is the first in the zodiac, right? And they call Aries very childlike. Um, even though we possess like a childlike energy, like we're real refreshing. But when it comes to the things that make Aries like the lower side of ourselves, we can be impatient. We can be, very head on. We don't really, when you don't know who you are, you don't think about, the consequences. You just ram it in, like just head first. You just going straight in, right? So when it comes to you having that Aries sign in your moon, if you're not paying attention to what you're doing, you can literally F yourself over because that Aries in that moon is very powerful, it's very fiery, right? That's why it's important for you to understand your birth chart and understand who you are. Like you may be in a point in your life where you might be Sagittarius, but it's like everywhere you go, you always meet people that's a Pisces. And every Sagittarius you could have possibly met told you that you don't act like a Sagittarius. But then once you actually start looking in your chart, you realize like damn, I'm a Sagittarius, but I have so much Pisces energy in me. That's why those Pisces will come towards you. Okay? You have to understand that. And like I said, if you guys want to get into your astrology, it's an app. I don't know if you get this app on your iPhone, but I know it's on Google Play. You can download the app Astro Matrix. Okay? I tell everybody about that app, especially if you're new into this astrology, because it breaks all your planets down. It breaks down all your astrology placement. It breaks down all the degrees because you can have a certain degree, and that degree in your placement will be different in that um planet. It's like all like it's real scientific. It can get real technical when it comes to things like this, right? So download that app Astro Matrix. It is a very and it tells you about moon cycles, um, what happens during the full moon, during the new moon, how the new moon or the moon cycles will affect you personally. Like it gets real deep, okay? And let me talk about the houses real quick, right? Because if you have a excuse me, if you have a birth chart, you have houses, right? Now some people birth chart doesn't house all the houses, but that just means in this particular lifetime you are supposed to adhere to a particular area in your life because it could have been in past lives. You already went through those houses and you already accomplished those things. So in this particular lifetime, you're supposed to accomplish the things that is presented in your house today. Okay. So I'm about to break down the houses with you. If you look to the far right bottom of the picture, okay. So the houses. Your houses represent uh, the the meaning of certain things, right? Okay, so for example, your s- your uh your rising can be in your first house, right? Even if your rising isn't your sun. So it depends on which how your chart is played out. So your rising may be in your first house. So your first house is based on your persona, your identity. Oh, you welcome in your physical body. Okay. So if you have planets in your first house is going to be assault, assaulted. So it's going to be up. So your particular image, how you look, how your body looks, is going to be very important to you in certain areas, right? Okay. And two, finances and security. You at that particular house, what you understand is houses can be difficult. Let me try to break it down. Let me use mine because I I can break mine down a bit better than I can break anybody else's down. So I am I have a lot of houses in my chart, right? But I have a 10th house stellium. Okay. And your stellium are if you have like because we already went down the sun signs, right? Okay, and we already went down the planets, right? Okay, so if you have a sign, one sign that's in more than three planets, you're welcome. If you have one sign that's that you have three planets in, then you have a stellium. Now, you have a stellium in your birth chart means that you have extra energy in that particular house in that sign. Like there is something that you have to provide to yourself and show to the world and show up in that particular state. Right? You have an Aries stellium, you powerful. excuse me, Rihanna has an Aries stellium as well. Okay, what app? Okay, if y'all new to astrology, you want to know about your birth chart, you want to know about your placements and all this other stuff. The best app to download is Astro Matrix. You need to download Astro Matrix. It's free. And if you want to use it for a lifetime, if you're into astrology, or it is free. But they may have you watch some ads here and there. But you have to, if you want, if you are in astrology and you want to download the whole app, you can buy it for a lifetime. Okay, I have 4 Aquarius placements. Okay, then you almost an alien. You real different. You supposed to be creating something. I have 4 Aquarius placements, but I'm gonna say, yeah, you supposed to be real different. You supposed to be showing up in the world and your Aquarius alienism. Plus, you have a Pisces sun. I have 3 stelliums, liberal. Where you real powerful. Then you are supposed to. I don't know what you have these. I don't know what your stelliums are in. I mean, what houses they are in. But you are very powerful. You have to do something with that. You have to look into what those stelliums are in. Because even though you have stelliums in your Libra and your Virgo and your Scorpio, those Libras in the certain houses, what we're talking about now, perfect, what we're talking about now will show you how you're supposed to exalt yourself in that particular area in life. Okay? So let's just say you have a stellium in Libra, Virgo, and Scorpio, right? But let's just say though your Libra stellium is in your 6th house and your Virgo stellium is in your 10th house and your Scorpio stellium is in your 3rd house, right? You're supposed to look at the houses. You have those same look at the houses that you have the same um um signs in, and you look at what that house represents. Okay. Now I'm gonna talk about my stellium because I don't know where your stellium is. I'm just gonna tell you how you need to look at it, right? Okay, so I have a stellium in Leo, right? So I have a 10th house stellium. So my the 10th house is based on career, public image, and legacy, right? So whatever I do in that particular area of my birth chart, I have to stand out as a Leo. And what are Leo? They're brave, center of attention, very courageous. Um, I have to lead in my Leo energy when it comes to my career, when it comes to my legacy, right? When it comes to my public image, all right? Because I have a 10th house stellium. That particular house in my planet is assaulted. So I have to do my best in order to stand out in that particular stellium because I have the power. It's not like I'm standing out in it because I'm pretending to have the power. No, this is what the power that I was born into. So I had to tap into the power that I was born into in order for me to be in order for me to get the abundance and live the life that I'm supposed to live. And that's what your stillness actually do for you, okay? Because a lot of people have to understand when you have certain when you have certain placements in your birth chart, people, there are things that your family couldn't have possibly gave to you, or your whoever you around can't give to you, but you had that particular energy in your placement in your birth chart where you can give it to yourself. That's another reason why You need to tap in. People need. Okay, you guys, can you guys please tap the screen? Please tap the screen, share the line. You guys need to tap in into your birth chart. Tap into who you are, because you will actually realize, like, damn, I didn't need all these people. Like, I didn't need you to do this for me. I actually have the power to do that for myself, because it is granted to me, because I was birthed with this power. Understand, your birth chart shows where your power lies, right? So, like I said, I have a fire stellium. I have a lot of fire in me. So I'm very fiery. I can get shit started. Okay? I'm a leader. I'm initiator. I'm action oriented. I'm directive. I'm assertive. Okay? I don't mind going first, taking adventures. I have to play that out in my life in order for me to be successful in this particular time, right? And that's how you have to use your birth chart. Okay, now let me go to these comments because I see y'all commenting. So hold on a second. Okay, let's see. Astro Matrix birth horoscopes. Yes, Astro Matrix is, you can download that app and go to that app. And when you go to that app, it will tell you about your birth chart. You type in, I mean, you fill everything out. If you don't have the birth time or where you're born, that's fine. That can give you like a general information on how the stars was when you were born. So if you are new to astrology, you want to know more about astrology, download Astro Matrix app. Okay, I'm giving y'all some gems. I'm giving y'all something for free. So I know a lot of people like to charge for their services, even though I'm getting more influx on my page and people requesting things from me. So eventually I'm gonna set up a platform for me to actually do those things for people. But right now, since I'm on here talking to y'all, GP, just me and y'all, I'm gonna give y'all some gems, okay? Download Astro Matrix, all right? Download that, and it will help you out in your astrology journey, in your birth chart journey, okay? Okay, so let's see. Capricorn stellium. I'm so sorry I'm late here. Oh, girl, that's fine. Okay, I did your birth chart too, Creole Mommy. I did your mammy. Oh, Mommy, I think that's what your name is. I downloaded your chart too, and you're very powerful too. Capricorn stellium. Okay, Bird, if you're still here. Capricorn stellium are very powerful. And a lot of times when you have a Capricorn stellium, there are things that you missed out in life. Um, this could be from people that you were raised by, um, uh, your surroundings, your environment. There are things that you lacked from other people in that area that left you without any direction. Okay, that's good. That left you without any direction, right? So when you actually step foot and you start working in your Capricorn stellium, you will understand that your Capricorn stellium is so powerful because Capricorns are powerful within themselves, right? That's why they call Capricorn the goat. Okay, you're grounded, you're practical, you're loyal, you have very good entrepreneur skills. You're very determined, organized. So even people in your life, they were able to give you direction. Your Capricorn stellium is going to ground you enough for you to actually direct yourself. So you have to tap into your Capricorn stellium energy. Okay, if you're still here, bird. Okay, Moon Gemini, Sun Gemini, and Rising Cancer. Okay, so you show your ego is your okay, this is for spoken truth. Your ego, how you present yourself, is in Gemini. Okay, how you present your emotions, which is your moon, is in Gemini. and your rising is in Cancer. Okay, so even though you have those two Gemini placements, people see you as a water sign. So you may be the person that attracts a lot of Pisces. Spoken truth. You might be the person that attracts a lot of Pisces. You might be the person that attracts a lot of um, Scorpios. You might be the person that attracts a lot of um, Cancer because you present yourself. The world sees you. The energy, your energy makeup sees you as a Cancer, and no matter where you are, even if you are a Gemini and your emotions react as a Gemini, the world, how you present yourself outside in the world, they see you as a Cancer. Okay. Um, let's just see. Sun in Aquarius, Moon is Scorpio, Ascending in Scorpio. Oh, that's kind of powerful. So you're an Aquarius, so you are they always call Aquarius the aliens of the zodiac because y'all always out of this world. Y'all always on something new. Y'all always something different. I don't care what the Aquarius is. Like they all always on something different than somebody else. And when you think about Aquarius, like even in the music industry, in the music aspect, Bobby Brown is an Aquarius. He came in and tore the whole scene up. Rick James is an Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius or the aliens of the zodiac. Okay, y'all real different, and I love that y'all real different. Y'all not afraid to venture in places that everybody else is afraid to do. Okay, um, and your moon is in Scorpio, and your ascendant is in Scorpio. Okay, so you have an air sun, but your moon is based in water. Okay, so you react as a Scorpio. You react as a Scorpio. Somebody might say something to you, you talking, how you relate information to your emotional status, how you relate to somebody emotionally is Scorpio. Is in your Scorpio energy. And you might be the person who connects with Scorpio a lot because you can be emotionally in tune with the Scorpio. And when Scorpios see you, they are they can relate to you because you have a Scorpio rising. Okay. Okay, so let's see. My chart is nothing but stelliums, fourth, fifth, and tenth. Um, so you have three placements in each fourth, fifth, and tenth. You need to look at those houses. What is this? Bottle, blind, Barbie. You need to look at those houses and see what what zodiac sign is in those houses and how that zodiac sign reacts to those particular houses in your stellium. And that's where you will find your power in, okay? Capricorn stellium in your fourth house. Okay, so your bird, your I'm getting a lot of messages, y'all. I got over 100 messages and uh y'all need to keep them likes up. I'm giving y'all some gems for free. Okay? I'm giving y'all some gems for free. And I don't do this all the time. This is the first time I came on here. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, sir. Because I'm hooking y'all up. This is my first time coming on here with this astrology thing, okay? Uh y'all came here in the right time because I go to work like in 3 hours. And I came on here to give y'all a little bit of gems. I didn't know y'all was gonna show up like this. So I got over 100 messages. So in order for me to get through these messages, y'all need to show me some love. Okay? Ain't nobody on here shit getting this shit for y'all for free. Everything for free. Y'all not getting this for free. I just hooked y'all up with the app. And I'm hooking y'all leaving me messages, and I'm hooking you up to show you what to look for in your own personal fucking chart. Y'all got lucky today because this ain't gonna happen too often. So y'all better use do what you can. Okay, y'all better get it together. Okay, so it says my chart. Okay, I told you you need to look at the planets in your chart and look at the placements in those houses, so you can see what those houses mean in your chart so you can know how to move in your life. Okay, so it says your bird, if you're still here, it says your Capricorn stellium is in the fourth house. Okay, if your Capricorn stellium is in the fourth house, that means you need to pay attention to your home, your family, and your past. Okay, um, you have to your function, the things that you do in life, has to be exalted in those particular houses. And once you exalt your Capricorn energy in your fourth house, you can do a little bit more research about what fourth house means. You can do a little bit more dwelling. Once you do the research about how your fourth house represents represents itself in your Capricorn planet, you will be good to go. Okay? So Libra sun and moon. Okay, so that means you are emotionally balanced when it comes to Libra, because Libra is a sign of justice, right? If you're not toxic, okay, because everybody has the ability to be toxic. That's why people are like, oh, I hate, but every sign has the ability to be toxic. But if you are functioning on your highest degree, your Libra moon is going to balance you out because you are seeking justice, right? You are seeking um, um, credibility. You are seeking understanding in your Libra moon. So you may be emotionally uh, secure in the things that go on, but a lot of Libras can be indecisive because you're looking at two forms of planets, like you looking on two sides. So one thing about Libras, you have to know where you stand. Okay, since you have two scales, it may be easy for you to go from here and go to there, go to here and go to there. You got to make sure that your scales are evenly lined. Okay, in order for you to actually get into that Libra energy. Okay, so it says perks of being a CRI for Leos, including your sun. Okay, so you're like me. You have a Leo stellium. Okay, um, and your Leo stellium will show up to you. 444, y'all. Tap the screen. Give me some love, y'all. Four is 444 people in here. That's the angel number. Um, so your birth chart has four Leo uh planets in the houses, right? So you have a Leo stellium. So now it's up to you to understand what house your Leo stellium is in, so you can exalt your Leo energy in that particular house. Okay, it's up to you to do that. Can you have more than one stellium? Yes, you can have more than one stellium. It just everybody doesn't have a stellium, but there are people that have more than one stellium. That just means that you have the power to exalt certain things more than anybody else, right? So let's just say if you got two stelliums, you got a stellium in Leo and you got a stellium in Capricorn. That means you got a whole bunch of Leo energy in your birth chart and a whole bunch of Capricorn energy in your birth chart, or you might be a Pisces, but you are more powerful than the other Pisces because they don't have that goat energy of the Capricorn. They don't have that fire energy as the Aries. So that's how you have to use your birth chart, y'all. That's why it's important for you to understand the placements in your birth chart so you can dwell into that energy. Okay. Sag, Sun, okay, Stephen A. Sag, Sun, Cap, Moon, Libra, Rising. Uh, okay, so you're a fire sign. Okay, you show your emotions like a Capricorn, and people see you as a Libra. Okay, so based on your uh and from just your top three, your Sagittarius sun sign is being balanced by your Libra rising and your Cap moon. Okay, because Sagittarius is very fiery, like you have a lot of power in that, but your Cap moon keeps you stable enough. Your Capricorn moon, excuse me, is grounded because it's an earth sign. It keeps you stable enough so you won't raise your top like a usual Sagittarius, right? And your Libra rising keeps you balanced in the public, so people may see you and people may think that you're a cool guy, like you always stay in the middle, right? Because that's how your Libra sign, that's how your rising sign presents itself in the public. This is for seed, okay? Um, Cancer, Sun, Libra, Moon, Capricorn, Rising. Okay, so you're a water sign. You have an air moon, and you have a Capricorn rising, which is your earth sign. Okay, so your Cancer sun sign means that, for one, you're a water sign. And plus Cancers, when it comes to, they call Cancers the mother of the zodiac sign, right? Cancer signs are very feminine. You have a lot of feminine energy. That's why they call you the mother sign. And your Libra moon, like I said before, your Libra moon keeps you justified. But you have to make sure you're not tittering tattering. You might be okay one day, the next minute you're not, because your scales can be unbalanced in that Libra energy. You got to learn how to balance your scales in there, okay? And your Capricorn rising, which is Earth, which means you are a Cancer, but your Capricorn rising keeps you very grounded. And when you present yourself in public, people see you as being very powerful. And people may even be intimidated by you. And you thinking like, I'm just the nicest person I ever met. Like, why people? Because you're rising. That rising energy in Capricorn. Capricorn is a very powerful, regal, gold status sign. So when you present yourself in public, you're not presenting yourself as a Cancer. They seeing that Capricorn goat, Amanda. They seeing that Capricorn goat, and then that Capricorn goat, you can be intimidating, even if you are the mother of the zodiac. Okay, and you might meet a lot of Capricorns as well. I have Gemini in my first three houses. Okay, well, you you have a Gemini feeling. Okay, thank you. Can you talk about Mercury and Capricorn? Queen Lala. Okay, so the Mercury and Capricorn, that's how you receive information. Capricorns are very intelligent, and but Capricorns, if they're not toxic, they can literally self-destruct. Okay, and I'm gonna bring somebody up who is a Capricorn, but I need y'all just to listen to the point I'm trying to make. Okay, this man isn't liked right now, but I need y'all to listen to the point I'm trying to make. R. Kelly is a Capricorn, but R. Kelly is a musical genius, right? I'm not talking about I don't like that other aspect of him. But I have I have to relate I have to relate real people to y'all so you can understand how that placement shows up in people's lives. Okay, so when it comes to being a Capricorn, Capricorn is R. Kelly. He's a musical genius. He has worked with everybody. He has did a musical of songs, like actual musical plays with a song. He made a song with Celine Dion. He wrote for Michael Jackson. He worked with Jay-Z. Like he just so far advanced in his musical skill. But on the other aspect of his Capricorn energy, he he did like the lowest of the low, right? So when you have a Capricorn Mercury, you are getting a lot of information. Your information is very structured. Your information is very precise. How you receive information, how the things that's going on to your mind, the things that you hear, you are compartmentalize that information in your Capricorn energy, in your Mercury, right? So you are very powerful. Now you need to look at what your Jupiter is, because your Jupiter is about your mindset. Your Mercury is about how you download information, how you communicate. Okay. Okay, our little chart. I'm a Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, you a triple. What is this? Tokyo? You a triple fire sign. Sag, Moon, and Rising. Oh yeah, you need to be. I hope you're not toxic. Shoot. I hope you're not toxic, Tokyo, because those some powerful placements to have a stellium in Sagittarius, okay? But one thing I can say about Sagittarius, y'all very ambitious. You like to have fun, you like to be on the go. You are very adventurous. You like to handle business when you are in your correct state, okay? Let's see, I have second house stellium as well. Okay, well, your second house stellium shows that you need to be in your finances and security. What is she talking about? I'm talking about astrology placement. And that's what I'm talking about. Birth charts. This is helping me understand my fifth house Leo, stellium in my 10th house. Yes, that's what it's all for. That's what it's all for. I'm here and I'm ready. You have two stelliums, Creole Mommy. If you're still here, I did your chart. I don't have your chart available. Maybe I can come back later on tonight. 'Cause like I said, I gotta go to work. Okay, so you can inbox me and I can come back on here to show you how that represents in your life. Okay. You have um, Capricorn stellium, Creole. You have a Capricorn stellium and you have an Aquarius stellium. Okay, so I know you told me about about things that happen to you, but I need you to understand how very powerful you are, Creole Mommy. I need you to understand who you are. Okay, you that birthday that you were born in is made up of angel numbers, master numbers, number one. You can be assaulted. You can be on your highest. And you have to, yo, you, okay, hold on. Your birth chart, your birthday, your life path number can put you in a position. I need you to listen to me, Creole. Can put you in a position where all the things that you went through in your life, you wouldn't even know what the fuck that is if you tapped into your energy. Your birth chart sets you up so good. Your birthday sets you up so good. You can have everything you fucking wanted in life, Creole. Every fucking thing. And I need you to understand that. The thing that you have to encounter in this life is you have a lot of runs in your energy, in your birth chart, in your birthday and your life path number, you have a lot of ones. And those ones means that you can manifest. You are a master manifester, right? But those ones mean that you need to tune into yourself. I said this before I even read your chart. By me getting your birthday and things like that, you need to tune into yourself. Once you tune into yourself, Creole, I'm telling you, all the things you tell me that it will be like water under a bridge. You will be living like a whole fucking life. People around you probably even know who the hell you is. I'm trying to tell you, girl, hit me in my inbox then so we can hook up alive so I can come back and actually break it down for you, okay? Okay, so what app is this? The Astro Matrix app. If you new here, oh, hold on, I can zoom in a little. If you're new here, if you want to know about astrology, I'm giving y'all some gems. I'm giving you this for free. Like I said before, I'm not going to come on here and do this again. Y'all just got to hook up because I thought I was coming in when nobody was going to be on here. And y'all actually flooded my shit. Okay? And I'm giving y'all this for free. So you need to listen, write it down, follow me because later on, I'm not going to be doing this for free. Because what you understand, if y'all, especially if you want the breakdown of your astrology, that's why astrologists get paid the way they get paid because it's literally like it's not just oh you were Aries or you were Scorpio. Okay, well here you go. Like that's not how that shit works. Okay, you have to get really fucking detailed. You got to know what time they was born, where the sun is, where the moon is, how the planets is in this particular house, what this house is in this particular area, how this area affects this particular house, how this affects that because there are Aries and it gets so fucking complicated, y'all. That's why astrologists be asking y'all for them coins because it takes so much time. I'm not playing with y'all. And y'all getting the hookup right now. All right? Y'all really getting the hookup right now. Download Astro Matrix app. Okay? Because like I said before, I'm not going to do this again for free. Next time I come on here talking about astrology, y'all gonna have to send me a gift if you want me to read your comment and see what's going on and how you use your astrology placement. Okay? Y'all, I'm giving y'all the hookup. It's Astro Matrix. Astro Matrix. No, I'm not gonna start selling the word. I'm not a pastor. Let me tell you something. Okay? I don't even go to church. But what you have to understand when people when people are giving you information that you don't have, I'm trying to give you information to keep you going forward. I'm not a pastor because what pastors do, they'll give you just a little bit just to keep you coming back. That's not my mission. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to give you as much information as you possibly can so you can go on and live the life that you're supposed to live so you can get your gifts, so you can get your heavens here, so you can get your abundance here. So I don't know what live you think you on, but this ain't that type of live, homegirl. I'm a healer. I'm a healer. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna carrot bait you. I'm not gonna sit here where you come to me and I'm just gonna give you a little bit. I'm trying to give you all that I can fucking give you so you can move on with your life. So you can move on and be great. So you can move on and be in the energy that God wanted you to be in. So you can move on and get your fucking abundance now. That's why the fuck I'm here. I'm not no fucking pastor. You done came on the wrong line. Don't get me started. I am a healer, but like I said, I got a lot of Leo energy in me, and I'm not for the BS. I am not. I'm not fraudulent. I'm not no fraud. I'm not here to tell you, oh well, you need to. I can I can help you, and only thing I can help you with is what you want me to help you with. And the things that I give to you, you're supposed to use it as you can use it. So when the universe gives you gems, it's each to its own. Yeah, but that's the problem. A lot of people want people to, if you bake a cake, just because you bake a cake good, are you supposed to give your cake out for free? Just because people like to taste your cake, are you supposed to give your cake out for free? That's not how that goes, ma'am. And how this world is worked. If we was back in the day and I was giving y'all gifts and I was giving y'all gems and I was giving y'all jewels, you'll be coming to my house and giving me apples and shit. You'll be coming to my house and giving me bread and shit. You'll be coming to my place of residence and giving me candles and shit. But since we're not living in that day and time, the interaction that you have to give in order for me to share what I know is monetary. Okay? Understand that. Okay, yep, Astro Matrix. Astro Matrix. Can you make the image a bit smaller? Okay, I'm gonna make it because y'all caught me in the bed. I'm laying down. I'm gonna make it smaller for y'all so y'all can screenshot it. Go ahead. Take the screenshot and take the screenshot so you can use this as your little um guide. Screenshot it. Okay. Now, yeah, I got the screenshot. It's Astro Matrix. 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 Not Matrix like that. Okay, how do we read this? Basically, what I was talking about is like you have to. I was telling you things about how to understand your birth chart because when you were born into this world, you came into this world at a particular time, right? At that particular time, and how the planet was placed in the area, right? How the planets was placed in the sky. That was your personal screenshot of life. This for dead. That was your personal screenshot of the energies of your life, right? So thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares, y'all. Thank you for the love. I want to thank y'all. Like I said, I'll give to y'all, y'all giving back to me. I want to thank you for all the interaction, okay? So when you were born, your birth chart, your screenshot had planets in certain places. It had houses in certain places. And those particular places in your birth chart will show up in your life in a certain way. Okay. And in order for you to get the things that you desire from this life, you will have to re-evaluate your birth chart to assist you on doing that. Okay. And you have to know what that birth chart is. You have to understand what that birth chart looks like. That's why I have this here because this is actually like, this is a mini diagram. This can go deeper than this. But basically, let me tell you about the chart that you're looking at. It's an astrology cheat sheet. So you can have a better understanding of what you're looking at. All right. So at the top, you see fire, water, earth, and air. Right? Okay. So you understand that each zodiac sign is is under each is under a different element, right? So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, they are all fire elements, okay? And under the fire elements, it'll tell you what those fire elements represent. So all fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, are very passionate, very enthusiastic, temperamental, spontaneous, okay? And when it comes to your water signs, okay, the element is water. You have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're all water signs. They're all in the water element. Okay. That element involves being sensitive, mysterious, imaginative, and emotional. Okay. Then you have your earth element. Your earth element involves the Capricorns, the Taurus, and the Virgo. Okay. And your earth element is very practical, loyal, grounded, reliable. Okay. And then you have the air element, right? And your air element is your Libras, your Aquarius, your Gemini, and the air element represents social, observant, creative, and adventurous. Okay. So if you was to look at your chart based on these elements, right? If you was to look at your chart based on these elements, if you have a lot of fire in your chart, you will look at the fire attributes and how that represents itself in certain placements. You'll look at the water attributes and see how that represents itself in certain placements. You will look at the earth attributes and look how that represents itself in certain places. You look at the air attributes and look at that stuff in certain places, okay? Then you have cardinal. I didn't go over this, so I guess that's a good thing. Then you have the cardinal signs, you have your fixed signs, and you have your mutable signs. Okay? Understand. Your cardinal signs, okay, are signs who are leaders. They're dynamic, initiator, action oriented, direct, assertive, right? These signs are Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra. These are all cardinal signs, okay? Then you have what people say fixed signs. These signs are resistant to change, determined, great willpower, stable, reliable, and flexible. And when you think of a fixed sign, fixed sign just means something that is very stable, like something that is very of like it was made that way, like the structure, like you can't break that, right? That is Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. Okay, the cardinal signs are more signs that you can put them in anything and they're gonna survive, right? Like they have the ability to rotate, to be this, to be that. Wherever you put them in, they gonna make sure that they're gonna be they gonna make sure that they're going to be good in that particular situation, right? And then you have mutable signs, right? Mutable signs are very adaptive, flexible, changeable, resourceful. So these signs will be your Sagittarius, your Pisces, your Virgo, and your Gemini. Okay? So I'm gonna run down these little planets and signs in the houses again if y'all new here because I kind of went through it earlier, but I'm gonna go through it again. Because I'm gonna give y'all about 15, 20 minutes. If you haven't followed me yet, you need to follow me now because I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna come back and if the person wants me to or gives me permission to, I'm going to do a chart reading on my page later on live. Okay, so you can see all the information that you will receive from a chart reading. Okay, if you aren't following me, you need to follow me now. All right, because I'm gonna be off here in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. Okay, so when it says planets and ruling signs, okay, so we all know your sun sign. So your sun sign is what you contribute to your birthday, right? Which is your Aries, you a Pisces, you a Leo, you a Libra, you a Scorpio. You all know your sun, right? But there are other attributes in your birth chart that shows more than your sun sign, okay? So you have your sun, you have your moon, you have your Mercury, you have your Venus, you have your Mars, you have your Jupiter, you have your Saturn, you have your Uranus, your Neptune, your Pluto, your appearance with your ascendant, your life purpose, your North Node, your South Node, okay? Those planets in your chart, those placements in your chart will give you different energies depending on what planet, what zodiac sign is in that chart. Okay? Let's just say you're a Pisces sun, but you may have a Leo moon. You react as a Leo in your emotional state because the moon represents emotions and feelings, right? You might be a Pisces, but you have let's see, you might be a Pisces, but you have a corporate Capricorn Mercury. Your Mercury represents how you communicate, how you receive information. So you might be a water sign, but you talk like a Capricorn. Your communication structure is like a Capricorn, right? And that's how you have to interpret the planet in the signs that's in your personal chart. And understand everybody's personal chart is going to be different from everybody else's, okay? That's what makes you different. That's why you may have 30 Scorpios in the room, and all those 30 Scorpios are going to be fucking different. They're not going to be the same Scorpio, okay? Because they have different planets, they have different houses. You may meet a Scorpio that have a lot of fire in their chart. So they might be the most, like, I like to use Rihanna when I talk about fire and water because she's a Pisces, but she has an Aries stellium. That's why she don't move like a Pisces. Things that she do might be Piscean, but when you see her, how she presents herself, she's very fiery, right? She's very seductive. She's very out there. She's very assertive. You notice Rihanna, she's like a ball of fire. That's because she has an Aries stellium, even though she's a Pisces. And that's how your chart represents you and who you are and the things that you do. And then once you understand your the planets in your chart, you will understand the houses that's in your chart. So let's just say, for me, I have a Leo stellium, right? And my Leo stellium was in the 10th house. So, with this particular lifetime, I am supposed to be in my Leo energy. And what do you get when you get in your Leo energy? Okay, your Leo energy, my Leo energy represents passion, enthusiastic, being spontaneous. Okay, being out there, being the leader, being brave. Okay, and since my stellium, Leo is a fixed sign, okay? That means that I am determined, okay? I have great willpower. I am stable, okay? I am reliable. I am inflexible. And I have to use that particular Leo energy in my 10th house. And your 10th house represents career, my public image, and legacy. So in my career and in my public image and my legacy, I have to stand out. I have to be bold. I have to be passionate. I have to be enthusiastic. Okay. I have to be determined. I have to have great willpower. I have to be reliable. I have to be inflexible. I have to show out in that Leo energy. I had to stand out in my Leo energy in that particular place because I have Leo stellium. Okay, that's how you have to use your birth chart in order for you to get the things that you want out of life. Okay, what does Scorpio fixed mean? Scorpio, that just means if it's a fixed sign, that just means that it's just in that particular place, right? So if you are a fixed sign or you have fixed placements in your chart, that means that you are very determined. You have great willpower. You are stable. You are reliable. You stand on your word. You don't back down. Okay. And in order for you to get where you want to be, you have to use that. You have to use that. You have to use that fixed energy in order for you to live your life. And once you understand what placements mean and what those planets mean and what those energies mean, you can then determine how you living, right? Because a lot of times what we do is we just go on our day to day and thinking we like everybody else. But you might be a low key, you might have the potential to be a motherfucking millionaire and you a damn janitor. Ain't nothing wrong being a janitor, but you had the potential to be a millionaire, but you a janitor because you don't know what type of energy and the placement and what type of things that you have inside of you. You just have to feed that energy so it can bring out the abundance in you. You understanding your birth chart can gauge you on where you are in life as well. It can gauge you on where you are in life because with all zodiac signs have a lower spectrum of themselves and a higher spectrum of themselves. You will know where you were supposed to be if you can look at your chart and be like, oh yeah, I move like a Leo. Oh yeah, I am okay. Oh, well, I do that. Okay, well yeah, If you look at your chart and you think, damn, I'm sitting here like me. I'm using me for an example. When I go out, my presence, people notice me, right? But my Scorpio rising keeps me mysterious. Like in my mind, I tell myself like I really don't want to be seen. Like I don't want to be seen like that. But my Leo energy is so present. I stand out. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the like. In my Leo energy, because I have a Leo stellium, I stand out wherever the fuck I go. So I had to actually get into my Leo energy. And it didn't, at first, I was always like, why do people think I'm somebody else? Why do people think I'm famous? Like, why do people come to me asking me these questions? Like, I couldn't think it, I could not, ever since I was a teenager, I could not get it for the life of me. Like, I was just like, a what? And but when I got into astrology for real, because I used to be in baby astrology, I was looking at astrology back in the 80s. Like I'm 44. Back in the 80s, I was looking at astrology when you had to look through magazines and Essence and all that shit to get your astrology reading. I was looking at signs way back then. Okay. So when it comes to your actual, when I actually learned about my personal birth chart and the things that I acquired to and the things I have not been acquiring to, I'm like, I've been sleeping on myself. You mean I got all this Leo energy in me? I ain't doing shit with it. I've been sleeping on myself. Okay? So once you connect to your birth chart, you will see where you're supposed to be. Okay? All right. So let's see. Because like I said, what does rising mean? Rising means how people see you. Your rising sign is how people see you. Your rising sign is how you present yourself in public. Me personally, I'm a fire sign, but I have a Scorpio rising. When people see me, they see a Scorpio. When people see me, they get I give off Scorpio energy.
when people see me, even though I am a fire sign. So that's what your rising sign means. Okay. I don't know what that means. I need this cheat sheet. Screenshot it. Screenshot it. Earth signs are not loyal. I wouldn't say that. Everybody has the everybody has the potential of being loyal, right? It's just up to the person if they want to participate in that particular energy. It's not the actual sign, it's the person in that sign. Admit, yeah, she blessing people. I'm trying to tell you, trying to come on here talking about I'm like these pastors, please. I'm giving y'all more shit than people that's actually I done seen astrologists. I don't see astrologists that you actually have to pay money for and they didn't even give you half the shit I'm giving you. They didn't even give you the quarter of the shit that I'm giving you. They probably only gave you 10% of the shit that I gave you and you had to cash out cash. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm trying to come here and trying to tell me something. Please. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I'm not trying to gain a dollar. I'm trying to help everybody out. I'm trying to make everybody abundant. Okay? Put it so we can read it and make it straight. Girl, look. It's on Google, y'all. Let me do this. So I don't know about that making it straight shit because you can screenshot it and crop it out. Because that's exactly what I did. I just picked this one because it shows like a better breakdown of what you have to understand when it comes to astrology. So screenshot it, okay? Screenshot it and then crop it out. All right. Okay. Yeah, I got 15 minutes. Yeah, I got 15 minutes. Yeah, I got 15 minutes, okay? I'm born on February 1st. I'm at Aquarius. I want to know what else I'm mixed with. Look, you're going to have to download the app, download the Matrix, Astro Matrix app, download the Astro Matrix app, download the Astro Matrix app, download the Astro Matrix app. You're welcome. You're very welcome. You're welcome. I'm giving y'all jewels this morning. Y'all telling y'all really looked up this morning. I swear to y'all looked up this morning. I'm a Virgo Taurus. I'm a Virgo Sun, Taurus Moon, and you talking to a Leo Sun in a Aries Moon. Mm. Um, it depends. It depends. It depends. It depends on the person. It depends on where this person Venus is. It depends on where this person. I will look at this person's Venus destiny. I will look at this person's Venus, their Jupiter, and their Mars. Okay, because Leo men are different. I can say that Leo men are very different. And if this Leo man has the Aries moon, this if it's a man, it might be a woman, but I'm just saying if it is a man, this man has to be very grounded. Okay? This man, he has to have some earth placements in his chart to keep him stable. If he has a lot of fire and air in him, I don't know if that will be a good match for you because you are an earth sign. You're very grounded. You very practical. You know what you want. You know what you desire. Um, Fire signs have to have something else uh, uh, to correlate with that fire in order for them to be stable or in order for them to be compatible in a relationship with you because they make it with another fire sign and shit. They all too good. But by you having so much earth energy in your placement, they will have to have some earth in their chart in order for you guys to understand each other. Okay, Destiny. All right. What does it mean when you don't have to buy a few houses? What What does it mean when you don't have a few only don't have but a few houses in your chart? If you only have a few houses in your chart, that means you have a stellium. Because if you have because your chart represents it's going to be 12 placements in your chart. It was actually more, but just a beginning. It's 12 placements in your chart. And then those 12 placements in your chart only have a couple of houses. That means you have a stellium. So that means you have a chart that has more than or more than two of the same placements in that particular chart. So you may have a two, a five. You might have houses. Just say like in your birth chart, you may have two, five, seven, and nine. But if those two, five, seven, and nine in your chart, if those houses have three signs of the same sign in your chart, that's a powerful ass chart. Okay, I'm a Leo with a Scorpio rising. I'm a Scorpio rising too, but I'm a Leo moon. I'm a Aries right. I'm an Aries sun. Me and you almost same. How do you find out our planet and rising signs? Download the Astro Matrix app, y'all. Download the Astro Matrix app. Y'all got 10 minutes. Y'all got 10 minutes. What could cause when you be in an Aries at the opposite of all the traits of fire? You might have a lot of water in you. What could cause when you be in an Aries yet the opposite of all traits of fire except for passion? You might have a lot of water in you. You may have to download the Astro Matrix app so you can find out how that energy works out for you. How about if my big three are mutable signs for fire, earth, and air? That means you're pretty fucking balanced, Monica Martinez. That means you're pretty balanced. That means you're very flexible. You use the resources that around you. They can put you in anywhere and you're gonna be okay. Because you have the ability to adapt to your environment. Some people may have a hard time adapting to their environment when they're put into new places. But based on your big three, you're very adaptable. if y'all don't have your birth time, y'all don't have to have it. In order, it's best to have it if you know it, but if you don't know it, they can still kind of give you a general idea of what the placement is. What does Scorpio house mean? It depends on what house the Scorpio's in. It depends what house the Scorpio's in. So if you have Scorpio in your birth chart, you got to look at the house that it's in. Is it in the second house, which runs finances? Is it in the fourth house, which runs home? Like what house is it in? That's what you have to look at. What house? Sun, Virgo, Scorpio rising. Oh, you're powerful too. Good morning, y'all. Y'all got 9 minutes. What does it mean to only have six, 12 houses in? Like I said before, if you don't have all the houses in your chart in this particular time, in this particular lifetime, right? That means that in this lifetime, you are only supposed to, not only, but you are supposed to conquer the things that the houses that you have are in. Okay? So let's just say you could have been famous in the last lifetime, right? So if you were famous in the last lifetime, your houses could have been in the last lifetime. It could have been 10 because that's based on public image if you're famous. It could have been 2 based on finances if you was a famous, you was a millionaire. It could have been on 1 because when you're a millionaire, and you're famous, you worry about things that's going on TV, how you look to the public and stuff like that. Just say like if that was your past life, right? But in this particular time, in this particular life, right, you may be the person that has to revert back to your home status. What does your home look like? More home life, more family, right? So if you, in this particular lifetime, need to look into your family and that home life and what that looks like, now, instead of you being in the famous, now you probably only have charts that in your fifth house or placements in your seventh house or placements in your let me see, in your sixth house. And because the fourth house represents family. If you're supposed to be in your nurturing state now, you're supposed to be family oriented now. You're supposed to have just like a regular, day to day routine. Now you will be rooted in your fourth house, your sixth house, and your seventh house. And you're supposed to be more focused on partnership in this particular lifetime. You will possibly have those particular houses in your chart. Okay. So you have to look at the houses that's in your chart. So fire. Okay. You got to look at the houses that's in your chart. And once you look at the houses in your chart, you look at what those houses represent in your chart. And then you will understand what you are supposed to be giving that particular energy from that planet with or from that element in that chart. Okay? Sun, August, Virgo, Moon, Sagittarius, rising, Scorpio. Okay, you powerful. When the planets move to different houses, does that affect you? Is harder or better? Yes, when planets move into different houses, depending on what planet, that's a good question. What's this T cell 50? When planets move into different houses, uh, that will affect you. That's why when you see people like if you're new to astrology or you scrolled on TikTok, or you may hear like, oh, uh, Venus is in Taurus right now, right? And you may be thinking like, what the fuck does that mean? Or what do you mean Venus is in Taurus? That's because the planets always move, right? And depending on since Venus is in Taurus, there are going to be things that happen in the Venus area that is in the Taurus energy, that's going to affect you in a certain way, depending on where your chart is, depending on where your placement is. So, yes, different planets, depending on what planets you have in your chart. When the planets move around us, you will be affected by that. That's why you always hear, oh, Mars is in Leo right now, or Scorpio is in Uranus right now. And it will be in Uranus for 5 weeks. And you're like, what the fuck does that mean? It just means the planet is just in that particular house in that astrology placement, and it's moving around. And you have to determine. That's why you have to download the app, download the Astrometrics app, and they'll tell you how that particular placement will help you identify, what you will be going through during that time. Okay, T Shell 50. I did mine online with my birth time. I don't know where to find it. Well, download the app. Every house needs something, even if they're empty. Yes, uh, I don't tell them. I don't tell them that, but every house does need something, even if they're empty, because that even because we when astrology is almost like a part of math. Like it's not just cut and dry. It's almost like geometry or trigonometry. So once you start talking about shit that ain't fucking there, and it's already difficult for people to understand what the hell you're talking about, they're gonna be looking like, what the fuck does that mean? Like I understand, okay? So that's why I don't talk about the charts that or the placement that's not there, because until they can actually get deeper into astrology and they want to find that out for themselves, it's easy for people to relate to something that's already there, especially if you just now into astrology and you're trying to find out what's going on with your chart. You looking at the shit that you don't understand, and then somebody say, "Hey, just because nothing there doesn't mean that it's nothing there. It's something right there." Then people start thinking like, "What the hell is right there? There, I don't see anything." So I don't get that deep when I when people first start out with astrology, because this shit is like math. This shit is really technical. Okay. Scorpio here, Leo rising. I had the same thing. I don't get it either for the longest. Right. Because people see Leos have a sense of royalty with them, unbeknownst to them. That's why they attract a lot of attention. And if you have a lot of Leo placements in your chart, people will be attracted to you. People see you as royalty without you even noticing it, especially since you're a Scorpio. You're going to be looking at people like, why are you in my damn face? Okay? I don't even want to be seen right now. All right? But your Leo rising is very prominent. You can't you can't hide the way your Scorpio sign wants you to hide, okay? Y'all gonna have to, if y'all missed any part of the live, y'all gonna have to follow me and come back. Y'all gonna have to follow me and come back. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Let me see. It should be first house and first CPA. What if you adopted? You don't know your birth time is really important Scorpio here. Well, like I said, if you download the Astro Matrix app, you download the Astro Matrix app, they have the ability to uh, give you a general reading based on where you were. I mean, based on the day that you were born. Okay, so just because you don't know your birth time, due to maybe adopted or you don't have the information, or some people, especially older people, were born with midwives. They don't have that information that was stamped the way you have because you went to the hospital and they wrote it down. Okay, so even if that is the case for you, you can still plug in your information without your birth time being known, and it will still give you a generalization of what your chart is. It can still give you information about your birth chart. Okay, well, girl, please help me here. So confused. You're gonna have to come back, KB. Come back. Matter of fact, come back and download the app. Download the app, plug in your time, and then I can help you break down what your chart means for you. Okay. KB1802. Y'all in this screenshot, okay? I literally Googled this shit. Y'all gonna have to do what y'all can do with this shit, okay? Y'all gonna have to screenshot it and crop it. I'm not moving it again. I am not moving it again. So is your stuff in your first house holiday. Well, I've been told I don't act like any other Aries. I can tell you that. So I don't know. I can tell you that I get along with a lot of Scorpios. I get along with a lot of water signs. So plus my Pisces is in Mercury. I mean my Mercury is in Pisces, excuse me. My Mercury is in Pisces, so I'm I'm real different. Talk about the difference in this August and Virgo. Girl, I gotta go to work, girl. Y'all gonna have to come back for all that shit. Mine is fire in all houses. Oh shit. You need to there you gonna have to learn how to contain that. You have fire in all your houses. That's a scary combination. You don't go to jail or anything like that. You don't go to jail or anything like that, okay? Because of that's pretty much dangerous. How do we match the bottom left of our sign? Well, you don't match anything. You have to plug in the sign. You have to plug in your birthday and the time, and then they'll tell you where those signs are. It'll tell you where those signs are in your chart. Okay, I'm an Earth sign, with my rising be. It depends on what time you was born, Sharon. You got to plug in. You got to plug that shit. You got to plug that into your chart. And if y'all don't want to do that, if you don't want to download your chart, okay, y'all gonna have to follow me. And when I come back, I'm gonna help you plug that in. All right. But y'all gonna have to give me some gifts. I've been on here for over an hour and a half giving y'all free games, and astrologers don't even do that. And I'm not even a fucking astrologer. I just understand astrology. Okay, because it takes time. Yeah, you have to know your birth chart. You have to know the birth chart in order to get your rising. I'm a fire sign with the earth rising. I fit earth element better. You supposed to just tap into your earth thing. That's all. That's all. Do Capricorn, please. Do Capricorn what? What? Who created the Baphomet? We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about astrology. So Cancer and Leo, please help with what? Do men, Aries, and female Taurus go together? It actually depends. It just depends on the other person's chart. Gemini sun, Virgo rising, Virgo moon, Leo sun, Cancer moon, Aquarius rising, Gemini sun, Virgo rising, Gemini, Virgo, three, heart, whatever that is, you're real grounded. You're powerful. Judith, Judith, you different. Even from your profile pic, you real different. You need to tap into your to your gift. What about Pisces, y'all? What about them? What about a Pisces? What about them? What about Scorpio? What about them? Okay. I done talked to y'all so much, I'm getting delirious. Which app? Astro Matrix. ASTROMASTRIX. No, it's not metric, it's matrix. It's not metrics, y'all. It's matrix. So my planet is a moon. Hmm? I didn't know what you mean. You mean your moon sign is a planet? I don't know what that means. You still trying to understand. Well, if y'all was here a little bit earlier, y'all would have probably understood because I broke a lot of stuff down. I've been on. It's 6:30 where I'm at. I've been on here since 4 or something. It's hard to hear. It's you got friends with the right. Please zoom in a bit. What's the app? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Thank you. I see the app. No, that's not the app, y'all. Hold on, because I very rarely go live. Let me see if I can tap the app in somewhere so y'all can see it. Matter of fact, no, I don't think I can do that. Hold on. That's the app, y'all. The app is not in another language. The app is that. The app is that. Okay. So, like I said, I'm about to get off here. I may come on here tonight to go over more astrology things with y'all. But so just to go over the basics. And if y'all want to know something personal about y'all own personal thing, y'all gonna have to send a gift. My damn voice, I don't even talk that much, y'all. My damn voice done got hoarse and shit. Talking on here for 2 hours. Okay. So y'all be good. Y'all be great. Do what you will with the information, and I will see y'all later. All right. Bye.